Hey, what is up, everybody? I am here to give you a review of WWE Unfiltered with Rene, and this episode is called Darren, which is really weird. I wonder if they're like related at all, which would be really weird. Um, Darren, Rene. I wonder if Darren the son of May, so I wonder if Darren actually the hand. Yeah, yeah, bad joke, but I had to. They should have when they did that whole segment too on WOD too when Mei Yun showed up with the hand. They should have had Darren Yun be the hand, which would be really cool. Um, I'm really this is derailing, so let me just kind of talk about this. I'm not making fun of Darren Yun, but I bet but you know, um, but this episode, like I said, I like this show, mainly because of Rene Yun. Because of her journalism to the show. And I find for this episode that she's not just being a journalist, she's also being, you know, like your friend in this show. So it's like an actual conversation. It's just she will ask the questions, but I noticed that before she asks the questions, she'll talk to you a little bit, then she'll kind of hit you with the questions, which I really like. But she doesn't like do it like aggressively either. She'll just ask the questions. It's like pretty much like two friends in a conversation. But she is being a journalist and asking the real questions. So let's kind of talk about this episode. She wore like a French jacket, and we find out that Darren Yun's favorite like style is Lululemon, I think it was called. And we find out a little bit about his relationship because as I don't know, as everybody knows, in 2013 of August, Darren Yun came out of the closet, and we find out a little bit about his relationship status, how he has a his boyfriend or partner, whatever you want to call it, name is Nikki, and they met. I think they said at a club, and he was like going like this, like getting him to come over there. But he didn't go over, so he went to him and they started talking, and the rest, as he said, the rest was history. And he talks a little bit about coming out, how all the WWE superstars supported him for it, and he actually said that CM Punk came over in front of everybody and hugged him, and he says, if you have any problems, you come to me. So he said that he even said that CM Punk is rough around the edges sometimes, but overall he's a good guy. He talks about his tag team partnership a little bit with Darren Yun. He talks about a story where one time when him and Darren Yun actually talks about his tag team partnership with Titus O'Neil. I'm sorry, I botched. He talks about how he was wearing baby blue in his match when the primetime players, which is Darren Yun and Titus O'Neil, were tagging up against Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, and Eric Rowan gave him a slam, and he ended up shouting himself, and he tried to wash it, but he couldn't get it out, so he had to get rid of him. And to this day, Titus O'Neil will give him shit about it, saying, you're going to wear baby blue? Which I thought was hilarious. What else did they talk about? Darren Yun talked about his favorite movies. He says his favorite movies are comedy. Talked about like his favorite bands, and he talks about how like he wants to have kids, and he talks about like how his mom is one of his biggest supporters. She always comes to his speaks when he does the Be a Star program, and he even says that when he does the Be a Star speak outs, that somebody's that's really famous like cousin came out because of what happened, so that was really cool. And he says that he has a motto that he says that if somebody doesn't know you really well and they're trashing you, then they don't know anything about you. It hurts more when people know you really well and they're actually trashing you, which was really cool. And that was kind of really it. They didn't really say anything else. And I thought overall this was a really good interview because of Darren Yun. It was really cool to hear about this from Darren Yun. This would have made more sense to do in 2013, but they didn't have the network then, but I still thought it was good. And overall, that's pretty much my review of this show. And that's pretty much it, guys. You can click down there to subscribe. And that's pretty much it, guys. See you later. Well, talk to you later, because I won't see you.